Bricc, baby.
It's the Bricc, not the trick, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget the trick when you say the Bricc.
Welcome back, man. Real quick. Came back fast this time.
I think we on to something, Cam.
I think
we
we are
always
onto
been on to
something.
something, man. We had to run it back a bit. You know what? Between the last couple weeks, it's been a whole
lot of it, man.
It was like from that day I walked out of your shit.
From that day, it's been like every other day it's been something.
Man, something. Florida, Atlanta, New York. I'm banned from the world. Stockton. Man.
Banned from the world.
Yeah, man.
Okay, well, I'll just start with what I just seen. On the internet, a loose cannon.
The whole thing was Wack was trying to sit down with me. Me and Wack, we kind of like forming the West Coast media platform, with us being the two heads of West Coast media right now, as far as the, you know what I mean, blacks, Damus, and Keyways, you get what I'm saying? We come to a middle ground of, you are 10 years older than me, so me beefing with you for what reason? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, it ain't really no reason for me and him to be bumping heads outside of my big dog. Like, him and Draws got something going on that they need to figure out, because I'm not going to jump sides. And the only place that ain't never ran no negative content, never had nothing bad to say about Bricc, baby, and all that, I'm supposed to just never mind what he thinks about the situation. With this, where I get some of my game from, some of my speech, and how to be a media trained gang member. There's a lot of advice comes through this channel of communication. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not never gonna shut down on the old man. What we could do is, the shit that y'all got going on is minute, but y'all have jumped over and into each other's backyards enough to never F with each other again. You get what I'm saying? So at this point, if y'all could get on the call and y'all figure out what y'all got going on, I don't mind seeing eye to eye, because what the world don't understand is, and I said it on the show, I don't know if they clipped it or not, but I told them, every great leader, no matter what type of leadership or dictatorship you in, every leader has to look for a resolution without violence before they resort to violence. The presidents, you know what I mean, everybody, the head of the army intelligence, the military intelligence, you get what I'm trying to tell you? Like,
yep.
Everybody, you got to try to resolve shit non-violent. So if it's another spokesman that wants to sit down and try to cut, now if it don't work, then it's, you get what I'm saying? Like, but if we could get it to where ain't nobody getting killed and we can maneuver around, and I don't think it's that far, but I'm just speaking as the government at that point. You get what I'm saying? If we can move it around where we not putting no innocent lives on the line, like, it's cool. Like, you get what I'm saying? If you ain't killed nobody over here already, they ain't never took nobody away from me. You get what I'm saying? They ain't never took no food. Now, they done tried. Loose Cannon tried to take food off my plate. He just don't know that me and Adam locked in like this. Loose Cannon, what is the point? So, all right, me and Wack come to the middle ground. So Loose Cannon pops up with him. I never gave the okay. I never gave the okay for the what you call it? I just threw myself off. I be trying to train myself not to say that. I just can't put them two letters together. I never confirmed our sit down with me and Wack. It was always up in the air, because it was one thing that I needed to get done before that, and that was him at least reach out and figure it out. Because if my side say it's a no-go, it's a no-go, cuz, and that's just how we rock. I'm not about to go through all that with the hood over no content. When we can massage it in, and maybe later on down the line, y'all see eye to eye, and then we get it in that way. It ain't gonna happen overnight. You get what I'm saying? So now he like, yeah, well, me, you, and Loose gonna sit down. He don't know I text Adam like, who is Loose Cannon to sit down with me? Like, why is you even trying to sit down with me? Because a nigga don't know you like that. You trying to get some clout over this. Like, I'm not, even if I cease fire with Wack, me and you don't even have enough smoke to cease fire. Why are you sitting right here? We don't even have enough content for us. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, you really a nobody. Like, For real, nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You forcing yourself on the world. Just know that half the world met Loose Cannon when he lied about the tapes from Nipsey and all that shit. It was all a stunt. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, oh, Big, you called me, da-da-da-da, oh, I got the FaceTime. He tricked the whole world into following his little footprints. You get what I'm saying? You ain't talked about enough. You can go look it up. Look at your impressions. When your impression count meet mine, then we'll sit down and talk. You ain't Act Glizzy. You ain't Wack100. You ain't FYBJ, man. You ain't Bricc, baby, academics. I could go down the list of Charleston White. I beef with heavy hitters on the internet, bro. You not about to, like, you don't understand. This shit is analytics to us. You got your hearts invested into it. You get what I'm saying? Like, boy, this shit is just how debate with the presidents is. Look at this, is all controversy for y'all to consume and make whatever y'all gonna make out of it so we can keep it going, brother. And when you don't understand that, it ain't no point in us, you know what I mean? So I never was gonna sit down with him. So I'm up there at No Jumper. We just did the No Jumper show for the Thursday edition, me, Flacco, and Lush. So me and my bro right there, Adam, come in like, damn, you about to sit down with Loose Cannon? I'm like, probably never. I'm like, cuz. I told the homies, there was a couple homies right there. I'm like, cuz, what's gonna happen if y'all see Loose right now? Like, hey, like, it's mandatory phase getting issued out. Like, nigga, cuz, gotta squabble down. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, Adam like, oh shit. And then we eating, and what happened, bro? He off camera, but just speak loud enough.
Y'all gotta go. We'll tell Wack, we'll do it another day. But you guys gotta go.
Oh, West Side. And we never even, you know, you just told me about this. I haven't seen it on the internet or nothing. You know that for a fact. So it ain't like we got no rehearsed nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? I didn't even know he was popping. He just want, this what he want. Here you go. Here go your alley-oop, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make the best out of this content. You won't have no more to eat off of for about 90 days to 6 months. Lush, I mean, what's his name? I'm finna call him Lush Cannon. Little booty loose. Loose coochie.
Loose Cannon.
Nah, why is Cannon loose though? You can't walk around with no loose Cannon, gang. Swear to God on my mama. You can't walk around with no loose Cannon, bro. I just don't get the term.
Well, Loose Cannon is like, you know, someone who's wild, can go off at any time. It doesn't like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even at war, if your cannon loose, you probably ain't gonna hit your target. I'd rather have a better name than that. You gotta try harder. You know what I mean? It was a rapper named Loose Cannon back in the day. I think he always wanted to be him or something. It had to be. That's the only time I ever heard that. You remember Loose Cannon?
I don't.
With the Loose Cannon, watch your manners and last another. Ain't that nigga?
I don't remember that one. Was he from out here?
Nah, Loose Cannon, the new one is from out here. Loose Cannon was with Snoop and them.
Really?
Yeah, or with one of them, Dre Day, or one of them, Nocturnals and all them. It was the West Coast, the Corrupts and Roscoe's. Loose was around there.
Oh, okay.
I forgot that's your friend. I'm offending him. You Loose. Forgot y'all do business together. Oh well, here you go.
How did you and Wack squash it? So you end up in Florida. You go to Florida?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what happens? You're out there partying?
I'm in Florida arguing with my girl for the whole trip through the phone. I was out being a gigolo, she said. She thought I was out being a gigolo, cause nah. I was out in Florida. So I never was in Miami though. You know me, just like we was talking earlier, I just like let people say shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They like, you in Miami right now. Leave where you at. They about to do something to you. I'm literally...
Who called you?
Wack. I think Wack called
Wack
first.
called you directly?
Yeah, Wack, I mean, bro, come on, cuz, you know, we got each other number. We had each other numbers the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't use that shit, but we got each other number. It ain't like, it's too many mutuals. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm like, be overly invested in what's going on. I've never squashed nothing with Wack, but I've never beef with Wack. We really gang members, bro. So what the internet call beef and what we call beef is two different things, girl.
Y'all was in some nasty shit about each other though.
But that's just the dirty dozens. Just the dirty dozens. Like, I ain't saying that I like the nigga. I ain't saying that he ain't crossed the line. I ain't crossed the line, but bro, we sitting down talking. We work at the same place, gang. If we was gonna get to it, we was gonna get to it. It ain't no beating around the bush when it comes to that type of smoke. You get what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Like allowing that smoke to resonate. Like, we both understand that no jumper is needed in order for the West Coast to still have the little voice that we got. That's what me and him both understand. You get what I'm saying? Nigga, that the platform, it might not be our platform, but without that platform, who is the West Coast gonna turn to? Shout out to AD, shout out to Trail, but you get what I'm saying? Like, they getting there.
It's impactful.
Yeah, it's impactful. Like, I don't even have nothing bad to say. They getting there, and the fact that No Jumper is still a platform, if you're not gonna go right there, they have substantiated themselves in the West Coast. You know what I mean? Bootleg Kev, Cam Capone's, the Back on Figs, the communities. You get what I'm saying? That's a thing. But we both know that we got a spot up there, and if we really cared to ever put West Coast music, hip hop back on, and to show the kids that everything don't have to be political to where you can't rap with a nigga that's supposed to be your op or whatever, then we might as well go ahead and let it blow out. Cause gangbanging, all that shit's finna be over with in the next 15 years. I give gangbanging like another 20-year run before it just be like impossible to gangbang. When the police start having x-ray shit and all that shit, nigga, when they do this to you, it's gonna be impossible to handle your candle. Like, you get what I'm trying to tell you? Like, PC yards is more of them than it is regular yards now. You get what I'm saying?
Man,
so, I mean,
crazy.
it's gonna roll over to the streets because the PCs, they gonna get out. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Now, they're outlawed or banned from coming around the trenches, but if it's more of them than it's in the trenches, I mean, you know what I'm saying? The strength is in numbers. I don't give a damn what you might see the PC start poking their chests out in a second. That's what gangbanging gonna be over. When we are warring with rats against gangsters, because it's a lot of rats that'll kill you in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, just cause they a rat.
Yeah, it's a lot of rats that'll still kill you. So if they want to drop they, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't finna get no ideas. So let me not talk too much, but at the end of the day, me and Wack understand something, cuz. So I was out there and he called me like, I'm from the West Coast, so I ain't gonna let him line you up. Get up out of there. You got loose cannon calling me like, go, go, go. Then you got like, it's like several calling me. And I'm like, man, they playing clubhouse games. They like, oh, you in Miami, whoop, whoop. They finna send an LA at you and you gonna, first of all, bro, I don't like to boast or brag. I'm not outside if I'm not on deck. My security gonna be on deck. You know what I'm saying? All my, like, you know what I'm saying? Or in other words, if I don't got security, I'm gonna try my hardest to be on deck. You get what I'm saying? Or I won't be outside. I don't give a damn. I won't be pumping gas. I won't be going to get food. They got DoorDash, they got Netflix, they got all that. So if I ain't together, you ain't gonna see me. That's what people don't understand in the first place. Then I don't like people. I don't like really with that I'm supposed to with anyway. I don't like people. I've been like that. So it's like, I'm not letting no new come around now that I'm halfway successful. How you gonna line me up? You get what I'm saying? But he like, yeah, they about to line you up, da da da. I'm like, oh, whatever it is, even the word, he like, I'm from the West Coast. He like, I could have told him to go. I'm like, yeah, I am in Miami. I'm playing. You know, I'm a troll, cuz, yeah, man, the whole time I'm in Tampa, Orlando area. You get what I'm saying? Cooling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, but the severity that was in his voice, he really thought I was in Miami. You get what I'm saying? So when he called, he like, bro, whoa, whoop, like, look, nephew, listen, all the bullshit. You sure you ain't right here? Like, don't just try to shoot me off. Like, he really was like concerned about making sure that I wasn't accessible to getting lined up. You get what I'm saying? So when I said it, I'm like, all right, like, cuz don't hate it. I don't hate cuz, it is what it is. We get back up on the phone, whatever. But I know Wack, when he run his plays, he like to draw his enemies in and stab them. You get what I'm saying? Pause. But, so
We all seen what he did to Snoopy Badass.
that's what I'm saying. So, but I'm a little bit more calculated than that, bro. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Then they like, I called truce with Snoopy Badass. I didn't call truce with Snoopy Badass. I've never beefed with nobody. So it's like, look, before I let them, and it ain't even that. We can still make content off each other. I ain't even tripping. I was about to say, before I let them eat off content. I got so much of a hit list that hate me that some of that shit is fake as hell. So all the shit that's fake as hell, I ain't go reach out to Snoopy. I ain't do it. I just happened to be on the phone with my from Bonnie Gunners at the same time that Cub was talking to Cub. You know what I'm saying? Snoopy Nice Cub was talking to my boy from Bonnie Gunners. So while I'm on the phone, he like, this Snoopy Nice Cuz on the other phone. I'm like, yeah. He didn't say Nice Cuz. That's my name for Cuz. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, plug him in real quick. I ain't finna argue with him. I told him, I'm like, man, look, I gave you some advice. I'm like, just gas up, gang. Hood. Like, all them that's trying to call you, stop defending the snitch shit. Either you did or you didn't. The world's still listening to you and reacting to your humor, whether you was a snitch or not. Just keep on running up your numbers and leave that alone. You're gonna do a whole lot more better for yourself. Like, cuz on hood, like, that shit, TC going back to trial, the world to know if you a snitch or not. But at this point, everybody already think that. So just make your content and live your life as if you snitch. Not like that, but it's just like, live your life, watch your back. Like, stop trying to contest that, because that's what have you thinking that you can't make content. You get what I'm saying? Because you might be, oh, everybody hate me. Yeah, make them hate you more. I don't know. Nigga, but I was telling cuz, like, it is what it is. Like, nigga, nigga, I seen you. We didn't squabble, cuz, when I seen you. So we can't be beefing that much, cuz, because I asked you for a fade 1,000,000 times. You get what I'm saying? And I respect it. Time heal wounds. All right, cool, bro. We didn't squabble and nothing happened. All right, check him off the list. Nigga, this is the leader finding peace before war. All right, that little problem, we could patch that up. Bop, bop, that one over with. That little problem, we could patch that up. Don't even know that I was finna go tap in with some other this week too, cuz hoes though can't stop their mouth from running.
Okay.
Niggas hoes, cuz. But yeah, that's how basically me and Wack, we didn't squash nothing. We came to an understanding, and the understanding is that everything get cleaned up and then we move forward. Until then, we just we in litigation, liberation, whatever that shit called.
Now, did you get some backlash for ending it, or I don't want to say ending your beef with Wack, but just kind of a ceasefire, I guess you could call it?
I mean, any backlash that I'd be receiving, if it ain't coming from nigga headquarters, it don't matter. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Like, I don't be looking at that shit no more. I ain't gonna lie to you. The internet, I be feeling like I'm walking past them same people every day and they asking me for pictures. If I'm not mistaken. As much hate being there, I'm like, man, I be wanting to ask them, like, what's your Instagram? See if I could track down one of their comments. I'm gonna start doing that shit. Follow their ass, to scroll down all my pictures to see if they done put some bullshit, slap the shit out their ass. But yeah, like, the backlash should be from other content creators. Like, that's your job, is to report on what I do. So I ain't tripping like that.
A dude recorded your call.
Hey man, everybody that records phone calls have some type of police in them.
Okay.
Straight up. I don't know. Deuce might have been trying to do something. Listen, man, I love you to death, gang. I can't go back on my word for one person. You get what I'm saying? Like, he might have been like recording me to show that Wack was trying to, but it's not a secret. What was you recording? I don't even know what the fuck I said on the phone. It's to the point to where I'm not even picking up the phone no more. Like, you can't even get up with me, because like, I'm asking everybody, are they recording? And they like, no. And then it's like, eh. But shout out Damu Keyway Conversation. I don't got no beef with Cuz. But my shit was like, what was your angle? You know what I mean? My be in my corner, but then it's like, all right, if your angle was whack, why did you let other rumbling go on? And I don't know who else. I haven't even listened to that. I don't even listen to the conversation. I'll be trying to think of everything that I said during them conversations. I ain't even listen to it.
You've had quite a few phone calls recorded. Quite a few, man. Spody face?
I said what I said.
Yeah.
I said what I said. I mean, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? We, half the people, you know, I don't even want to talk about it because, like, you know what I mean? Shout out because he moving. Everybody say that I don't put him and don't want him to shine, but the reason is around right now is because I gave him the platform in order to shine. You know what I mean? That shit crazy. But shout out my boy. Like, if it wasn't for the argument with Bricc, baby, interviews probably wouldn't too much exist. Yeah, we settled our differences after that, but you know what I mean? I threw the first alley-oop. Shit, what nigga want me to do? He recorded my phone call. What else could we do other than that? Like, it's no trust. It's like I'm supposed to trust somebody after that. No, sir.
Well, okay, right after our interview, and it was crazy because we talked about the topic. The topic just hit the internet. I looked on my phone. I seen it, but we had already talked about the Foolio situation, and then we got on to some other stuff, and I didn't get a chance to bring it back, man. But you banned Yungeen Ace, or ATK, from LA and a few other cities, I think. But if you could clear that up for me.
First of all, it didn't never say it was banned from nowhere. I said, you ain't gonna be able to go. Keep on popping it. You ain't gonna be able to go to places gangland in. You ain't gonna be able to go to no Carolinas, and Carolinas was the short part. We talk about Georgia, Carolina, New York. I'm just saying wherever we reside at, it's gonna be hard for you if you really get up on you. Like, yeah, y'all got Jacksonville, but they ain't pushing that shit around the world like we pushing. And if it pitch it the right way, cause I'm a bullshit, know how to manipulate the population, gang, and push it the right way to be on your ass. I don't want to see no more rappers die and do all that, but if it push that issue the right way, cuz on 60, you gonna have to watch where you at all times. You know what I'm saying? But it was, I don't know Julio Foolio or them, cuz I'm media. I was commenting through some shit I said that happened to be clickbait. They double back. That little 5 seconds of my show ended up really ruffling their feathers, but small towns like that, they want to shine. So that was their time to shine. So they all gassed up to fly. Yeah, they all gassed up together like, oh yeah, nigga, what you say about Jacksonville? They really was geeked that I mentioned Jacksonville. You get what I'm saying? But a nigga, oh, nigga, like, hold on, nigga, take something off of that. I got what they were saying. I could have bowed it down the first day, like, oh, my bad, woo woo, but you was popping it, like, oh, you finna do this, that, and the other. Like, nigga, on 6-0 crib. Nigga, there's gangsters everywhere, and we don't gotta go to Jacksonville if we want to be stars. Guess where gotta come, nigga, if they want to be stars, nigga? You gotta go to Georgia, New York, LA, for sure. You don't make it in Texas. So, you know what I'm saying? Pick your poison. And I know Lil Cuz live in Texas and all that. I'm not on Cuz. I don't got no problem with them on 6-0 crib, nigga. But don't take this shit lightly, gang. I'm hood. I'm not your, I've been around the world multiple, you know what I mean? Like, we not finna just start disrespecting older because you just found out y'all gun work.
So right after this happens, some Atlanta Crips, I don't know what hood they were from, but they get online and you start going at it with them.
Did I go at it with them online? I think I posted something and just was telling them niggas. And the crazy part is the little Russia is one of my little homies. he just so stupid. These are so stupid, right? Them niggas don't even know the history of the history, cuz, and I ain't here to like be historic and a historian to tell y'all what's going on. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can't rewrite how this shit came about in certain areas. You can hate it, you can debate it, but you cannot rewrite none of this shit. You get what I'm trying to tell you? I don't even deal with that type of shit. But I'm very influential and always have been. That's why motherfuckers don't understand how I push and how I'm connected, and I've been here, there, and there. Oh, how was he here with these people here? It's a reason, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reason that I know everybody. I was in a position where you wanted to know me at a certain time. It would behoove you to know me when you was traveling through these streets. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Like, a nigga don't want to be hard forever. I don't want to do that shit forever, because I'm hood. Like, I know that I know what I can do to somebody. So I'm content with whatever I got going on, because I know how to handle myself and when not to do what I'm going to do. You get what I'm saying? So it's nothing you could tell me about me being a man, a buster, or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you spoke without knowing what's going on. And nigga, as soon as all of them got on the phone with it, 6 up, you done got debunked. Everything been debunked. So now with everybody quiet, just like Lil King. I could have had a whole all-out argument with King. You get what I'm saying? T.I. had commented. Did you see that?
I didn't see that.
He was saying, nigga ain't the king or nothing. Man, listen, cuz, are you serious, little boy? Like, nigga, this is my little nigga. This some people reached out to him. You know what I'm saying? Out of that, I'm like, listen, little bro. On the dead homies, me and your dad is super cool. Keep it that way. I'm not never finna argue with you, but go ask your daddy a question or two, nigga. He'll let you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is seek, and you will find the answers. But yeah, like, it was a gang of people. And then I didn't even know, like, bro, you a Crip? Like, I'm 6 so, nigga, who gave you that?
Wait, T.I.'s son was... I didn't see it.
Yeah, he had a couple rants, but I never replied to it. That's probably why you never see it. I'm not finna reply. That's nephew, cuz I guess cuz don't remember what's going on. But then I thought about it. All them know me as shitty. That's why they like, ain't no Bricc, baby. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, but on the hood, nigga, y'all not even in a position to debate that. What motherfuckers didn't understand by what I said by I'm the king around there, I'm not talking about no city. I'm not finna, and I'm still not gonna go into detail, but I'm somebody out there. You get what I'm trying to tell you? For what I got going on, I'm somebody out there.
So that's what he took personal.
Yeah, can't nobody run. I'm be from LA and be the king of your city. I'm just curving the way. It's just everybody right now. I mean, I guess I'm one of the hottest on the internet, man. We gonna stop. We ain't even gonna pipe down no more. Like, nigga, when you the hottest, nigga gotta respond and talk shit to it. Like, cuz on hood, it ain't my fault, gang. On the hood, like, be so modest and like be trying to, like, anything I say, you ain't gonna like it. They go, I'm not ranting with you over what I said. On hood, if you felt that way, then see me a million times. Nigga, I just lived in Atlanta for 2 years before I was living back and forth from the A when, nigga, me and you we was downstairs at my old apartment. Like, or doing our first little stuff. I was living in the A then. I came from the A and chose that's where I moved out of. I moved from some apartments in the A. After I had my baby, it's like, all right, I'm gonna do media. I'm coming back home to do media. You know what I mean? You know, damned if I do, damned if I don't. I'm gonna make it count every time, though. I'm gonna make it count every time.
Oh, man. Okay.
Off the bat. Chris on the feed, Vernon Avenue.
All right. Now, also, some news that I seen coming down was Spider Loc was on Black Box on his show, and he kind of went off on you a little bit. You know, the first complaint he had was that you went after him because of the twerking comments that he made, and he said, you know, he didn't know it was your daughter, and he didn't have no way of knowing that it was your daughter.
All right, cool. Even more of a reason to call it before you say something about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, either way it go, I'm not even tripping. I never went at Spider Loc. Whenever I went at Spider Loc? Like, I've never went at Spider Loc. Spider Loc, I haven't said nothing about you since I stopped calling your phone, bro. And if you use your phone, you ain't even blocked. You just believe what I tell the internet. Nigga, you're not blocked from my phone. I never blocked you. I'm not finna, I ain't block you on Instagram and shit. I just blocked you out for a second. I ain't even tripping, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you did what you did, but I know you. So I know what it hurt the most. Just me just thaw you out and don't say nothing. Cause it's like, you could never say that I ain't never put you on to nothing. You know what I mean? Like, period. You can't, there's no way possible. I know I guess out of the content that you just, you know what I mean? He talk about some, what did he say? I didn't invite him to.
Okay, he says you've never been to the black box.
Yeah, cause I don't want to fuck up nothing. Go ahead, tell me what
I think facts over feelings. You were on as a guest. He says he was never invited to no statements. If I get this wrong, I went through this real quick.
No. I mean, I'm just listening to what you said. I ain't hear. I heard most of the shit you just said. I just heard in the content, the last little piece that he was talking about.
And then the guy that he fought, I guess you had like the next day or something on no statements also.
Yeah. All right, so we gonna start there. Let's start there. Nah, but look. All right, so the nigga that he fought ended up on no statements. That was Gordy Ho put together. Gordy is learning how to run the platform, learning how to be, so he bringing what he got to the table. The whole time, we never let him disrespect Spider Loc, and we told Spider Loc he was coming, and whatever questions Spider Loc told us to get up on him about, we asked him regardless. It was on him about it. It wasn't ask it once, let him shush it off. Like, no, what is the shit you don't want to say? Like, what did he say? You get what I'm saying? We was on him. Like, you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he like, yeah, y'all did that. Woo, woo, woo. However, you might have been feeling a certain type of way. But I didn't feel no type of way when Face and 4 Extras left from up here at No Jumper and went straight to your shit. And they was, at that point, the world was under the assumption that they asked me for fades and all that when they had pulled up. You get what I'm saying? Like, not knowing that me and 4 Extras been chopping it up since he came home or whatever. It's just like certain little shit like that ain't on the internet that we don't need to talk about type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, but we was smoothing that out as that went along anyway. You get what I'm saying? Like, when X4 had him around, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was hollering at them. So, you know, like, I don't have no type of feeling about you doing the same shit that you saying that I did. I ain't even do it on purpose. Double Up been the homie. I've been knowing him on a separate account of you. It ain't like I met him through you. Both of y'all just the homies from East Coast. So it's like, all right, shit, you want to come up here, go ahead. But the whole time, he went up there and made Spider Loc look the way Spider Loc wanted to look. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, they said it was over some nonsense and this, that, and the other. It was a whole nother verbiage that was played in the car that nobody finna let slide. You get what I'm saying? Now to move on, you never got invited to no statements, meaning that you weren't on a strike from Adam. Like, Adam, you don't remember every day that we used to talk, like, not on no Adam, but like you was on some like, oh, the white boy, he could have got me in, and I'll build my own play. You get what I'm saying? So why would I wasn't even finna ask you on, because I wasn't even finna have you come on and then get to talking bad about how Adam kick you to the curb and this, that, the shit that we talk about, it around to come up. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, if you do want to come on, you tell me, like, let's go. Every time you contacted me, it was about one of your artists coming on. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't doing too much. I was trying to get the show going, so I'm bringing popular names in, letting know that I do got a show. You get what I'm saying? I was going to get, like, certain homies was coming and all that, and my couch was open. Like, you could come in and out. Like, I can't dedicate a show off the rip to somebody that ain't bringing a little bit more traction than me in certain cases. But you know what I mean? But if you up there, nigga, and pop in, you can pop in. I kept telling them, like, just come on Wednesday, nigga, we got it rolling. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro ain't never asked to come on no statements. The first bottom line, if y'all don't know, the first bottom line was me, Spider Loc, Munchie B, and Flacco. So I don't know how he say that I ain't never came to bottom line. I've been to Facts Over Feelings. That was one of my first early on interviews when I first started making my rounds, right after the Say Cheese interview. You get what I'm saying? I came up to Facts Over Feelings. So it's like, what are you talking about? Like, I ain't been to the Black Box. All right, you wasn't even promoting. Every time you talked about the Black Box, you was acting like you was moving the Black Box from where it was at. You get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I told you I'd come back, do another Facts. Anything you asked me to do, Spider, I did. Period. On the dead homies. And I over-politic for that inside that building. He long-winded, and he like to talk about Wack. Two things Adam don't like. One that talk too much during a podcast, and then like that's like somebody coming up there talking about Bricc. Whatever Adam and Wack relationship is locked in. You can't talk him away from being Adam boy. You get what I'm saying? And you probably the same thing with me. You see everybody keep on trying to turn him against me. Like, we locked in. It's my boy, man. We ain't finna do all that. If it's anything, we gonna have a conversation. If we disagree on something, man, we business partners. We ain't here to spar with each other or even argue with each other. We get it right and move on. You get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no, like, nigga, this how I feed my family too. Like, you get what I'm trying to tell you? So at the end of the day, it's like, we ain't even at no spot to where we can fall off track. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like the same with Wack. So you can't go in somebody's spot being the new guy and you already at somebody's neck viciously inside the building. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Like, the easiest thing for him to do is cancel what you got going on before he cancels something that he done already got 100 episodes in on, 140 episodes. You get what I'm saying? Like, the easier thing to do as a businessman would be to remove him from the platform. So after that, you still double back and got your show. Had all the drama around it not been so negative at the time, maybe it would have lasted longer. I think that Adam got tired of the DW Bricc baby back and forth with the Sharps and everybody. I felt like the content was going in the direction that he would like, more like reality TV, some shit that he didn't want to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, the news every day is just everybody feelings from the day before. And you get what I'm trying to tell you? Like, it was like a soap opera in the making, and I don't think he was ready for that title of the soap opera. You get what I'm saying? So he broke everything down to rebuild. I can't help that he didn't keep it. I politic for you to stay. Cause like that was like showing unity with amongst all the controversy. You got a family in the neighborhood sitting down and doing a podcast on your platform. So all that shit that they say you be promoting black on black violence, like this kind of debunks it a little bit. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so can you, Spider, fix this? It doesn't really
I
seem.
might go on another 2-month hiatus after I seen that video. You know what? I told Alex Alonso, mark my words, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, like, I'm gonna call Cuz in a couple weeks. I ain't even tripping on Cuz. Like, I'm finna call Cuz in a couple weeks. Wasn't talking to nobody though. My closest bros, I just wasn't talking to nobody. Like, after all the shit, Gordy's and, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, I just was like, let me reroute some shit real quick. Ain't nobody that really love you give a when they don't talk to you for that long as they know you straight. Shit, if you ain't picking up, obviously, cuz I ain't feeling no type of talkative way. You get what I'm saying? Niggas real get over that, cuz other don't understand it, so it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got family and all that. You don't know what I'm doing to where it's like, cuz, like, man, I don't even got time, nigga. This energy might rub off on you, cuz I might pick up the phone. You know what I mean? Like, I'm big on, man, would you want to hear me complain? I don't got nothing but complaints, nigga. Talk to you and a nigga that with life together, man. Yeah, but I think that we could squash it. I don't know. It'll be spot. We ain't beef. That's another beef that ain't a beef. Like, there ain't no beef. It's just all that everyday shit. You know to call me every day about something, everything else. You don't know to call me before you say some weird shit like that. And all because the whole world seen you drunk on the interview. You was drunk, you was loaded. Hey nigga, you mean to tell me that you remember the conversation that we had before we walked into that room? On the dead homies, run me topic for topic. I know you can't remember what we talked about in that 10-minute span of taking pictures, and I know he can't. That's how loaded he was. I didn't know when he was talking to me. I'm talking to a gang of people, so really I'm hearing just what he's saying, and he already mumbling in my grabbing. When he do that, he loaded anyway. He already yoking me up like, yeah, cuz. I know my big bro. I'm all right, cuz loaded, but he a professional, so I'm like, you just loaded, shit. Let's go. The shit you start doing was viral, cuz nigga take it. Laugh about it, nigga. I'm 6'7". I ain't the only nigga saying something about it. I didn't even say nothing about it till they asked me about it, man. Like, you know what I mean? And he like, nigga, I called you and told you nodding out on the shit wasn't fly, but we did that on the privacy of a phone call. I ain't say it to the world. The whole world see me nodding out, nigga, when I get faded, when I pop Zans and shit. What the can I say? You know what I mean? The point shoot, everybody got videos of me nodding out. I ain't tripping. You telling me that is like what? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, all right, I hear you, but you ain't really stop me from doing nothing. You know what I mean?
You know, one thing that I wanted to ask you about, man, and we've talked about Cowboy before in the past, but he covered the Nipsey Hussle mural, I guess, by his shop. Did you see that?
Yeah. He painted over it or some shit?
Yeah. Do you know what happened or what was?
He said they kept tagging on it. And he
Uh,
didn't want to have the people keep on coming to redo it. He said so he got it covered up. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody be going through shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he probably don't want to keep on coming out and seeing somebody come spray paint on Nip face and then having to call the dude back out to come redo it and all that. Like, it might do be that. I don't know. But whatever it is, you know it ain't no disrespect. Whatever it was, it had to be for the better or something for his life. That's all outside of, because I ain't gonna make no content about cuz and talk foul while he was doing something with Nip. It's like, you know what I mean?
are the other murals still up?
The alley is, because you can't really get in there. Yeah, they up. I don't know. I don't know if they even, because it was still looking cool when he covered it up from the picture that I saw. But it might have just, he might be getting threats and all that. I don't know. That shit threw me for a loop a little bit too, but maybe another place, get one inside the building instead of on the outside of the building, you know?
That's true.
Yeah.
Are they gonna do anything with the shop and everything where Nipsey was killed?
They said that they was going, I mean, they just opened up on Melrose. I gotta go see that. They got the little rooftop lounge and all that at the Marathon store on Melrose. They just opened up on Melrose.
Okay.
I know they said they were supposed to do something in the near future, but I feel like, I don't know. I don't know the date today. I think they're gonna build something right there though.
Oh, really? They're gonna tear the whole thing down?
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna tear the whole shit down.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't know what their plan is, but
Don't know for sure.
yeah. Don't
Just
give me the
might
just
have
tell
heard
it.
something.
Yeah.
I got you.
You know, well,
Okay.
we really don't see each other a lot. You know what I'm saying? The people that run the marathon shit, but I'm fully behind it all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all for whatever they family got going on. We gonna support it all the time.
For sure. Academics. Have you seen what Academics has said about LA hip hop?
What do you say?
It's in a weird space.
Weird. I mean, you gonna contest it?
What do you mean?
I mean, is anybody gonna contest what he's saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's in a weird space. It is. It ain't nothing that you can say about it. It's like, shit, that shit damn near. I don't know if it's the same sound. You get what I'm saying? Like, a motherfucker gotta figure out a sound that's gonna go across the world. Or we could keep on eating right here, but you not really touching that bag that you really could have touched. It's legends that's from the West Coast that's only known on the West Coast. Cause we that big. You get what I'm saying? Like from California to Seattle is a whole lot of space, let alone Utah, Nevada, New Mexico, half of Texas.
Can you really say that about all of hip hop right now? I mean, hip hop is not really.
Hip hop is ran by females.
You know, there's a lot of hot females right now. That's facts.
That's what I said. I'm waiting for Sexy Red to drop. Okay. I'm out here ass backwards out here, man. Nigga, I'm hearing everybody else like, Sexy ain't dropped nothing this week. Like, yeah, I'm trying to get them sexy. Hey. Nah, at the end of the day, I think that the world just be on to new shit. So, like, girls rapping crazy and shit, like, that shit new. So everybody, like, been rapping about getting their dick sucked, but bitches ain't been rapping about getting fucked raw and getting their coochie ate and catching chlamydia and eating pills afterwards and, you know what I mean, using EBT cards to buy weed. Bitch is crazy. They giving up the whole game. I don't know how the children's service, I guess they be up by the time they get to talk about the shit they used to do. DCFS would have been stepped in. You bitches going crazy off the food stamp.
What about them saying LA is soft because the murder rate is down?
Shout out to them. Shout out to the young keeping the murder rate down too. How about that? You know what I mean? LA soft is crazy. LA soft is crazy. LA the only place where niggas really get it like Tyson. Still. Nigga, LA is the place where fighting has a reputation of its own. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's still gladiator time and get cracking though. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not coming. I bet you y'all not coming to LA talking about it soft and being right here in the middle of traffic. Like, you soft. Weird. Call it weird. Just pull up and say you's a weird, soft dead homies and see what happens. I think it's non-affiliates that should go crazy. They hear that shit. Like, I'm a what? You can get it in. What did you talk about? It's just different. I don't know. But then it's like, you say LA murder rate is down, but gentrification, so now y'all not giving us the people that move to the IE. Y'all not giving us the people out here. And I don't know if that's whatever Lancaster and all that, or they might be counting Lancaster, but you get what I'm saying? Like, we've been pushed out too. So all them areas that's suburban supposed to be cool, all that shit turning up because our antics that came down here, and even if it's the people from out here defending their ground, it got something to do with LA. LA trying to come out here and be bullies and tell a nigga what he ain't. You know what I mean? Go, you know what I mean? Stop it. Nigga, I keep telling them they make gangsters everywhere, nigga. They ain't don't go playing with no just cause you not in LA no more. Like, nigga, there's gangsters all over this motherfucker.
A lot of dudes from LA do move out to the IE for sure. A lot.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, dude, there was a lot of dudes from LA.
For sure.
Yeah.
100%. That's why I'm like, I know a gang, like, a lot of the grimiest shit that happened, nigga, been with a hubby that went to the IE on the play. He was on the play at the IE, nigga never made it back. You know what I mean? That happens. You know what I mean? It happens a lot. Or somewhere, Barstow, Bakersfield. You know what I mean? Like, they not giving, like California, it really don't matter though. I wouldn't poke my chest for the murder rate though. You get what I'm saying? Like, handle business everywhere, but like, you got the murder rate. Let's see exactly what the murders was, though. Let's go see how many innocent bystanders got killed. You know what I mean? Like, let's see how y'all really handling business. Y'all shooting with switches and shit, gang. Y'all ain't no way y'all controlling where the bullets go. Them kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, kids don't even understand that part of what they doing, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole new generation, nigga. Shout out to the people that's stepping, that's fulfilling the need for the steppers, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can't compare uh, LA at its prime to nothing else.
The 80s, early
90s and shit.
90s.
Like, yeah, like it's
Wild.
undefeated. I like the early 90s. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
it's
And
wild.
shit, yeah, you can't, niggas can't compete. We set the tone for what y'all like, and I ain't trying to say it not Chicago and shit, but like for what niggas is doing and what they sliding for and all that, we set the tone for like, hey, yeah, if you can't get him, get his homeboy that be with him. He from a clique, right? All right, we gonna hold every man accountable from that same clique. That mentality came from the West Coast. You get what I'm saying? Straight, like, you know what I mean? Being straight honest, like, nigga, was going to get they man at first and going to, like, they wasn't beefing with the whole clique like that. Unless it's two selling dope together, you know, you got to burn both of them or something in order to keep on operating over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day type shit. Act also, I don't know if you seen it. This Act also on the Yungeen interview talk about the gangbanger that Bricc Baby is painted to be.
He did ask him about you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess he was like, I don't know. He say he don't promote certain shit, but then he go right back and double back on what he be talking about, man. But at the end of the day, academics. Either it is or it ain't, cause on the dead homies, a motherfucker could have got up on you in Vegas easy during Super Bowl. Niggas talk about I fuck with Bricc, I fuck with Bricc. Don't get to going back to your computer and acting tough again, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we good. Like, I don't mind you running content, the whole world doing it. I ain't finna fault you for running content on the break. But watch how you say what you say. Like, the gangbanger Bricc Baby is painted to be. Then you talk about it get banned from the Carolinas. Like, all right, I wasn't even really talking about the Carolinas like that or whatever, cuz you get what I'm saying? But a motherfucker ain't coming to LA like that just being outside beefing with a nigga, bro. Straight up. Just like I probably can't go through Jacksonville beefing with them being outside like that, man. It's vice versa. You know what I'm saying? We want to be specific and straight to the point. I can't tell you what another man gonna do right now if I ain't right there. You know what I'm saying? If them niggas, if you was around some that claim to be my homeboys and they ain't do nothing when they was in front of you, shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just a whole nother dynamic. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Like, shit, all right, you know? But I know what's going on over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just telling you, my reach is reachable. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to.
Okay, so one of the things he says is that he's not checking in nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, if it was up to me, man, everybody would check in to somebody when they get. If I had a clear line of communication with them and I went to Jacksonville, I'd call them. Nigga, I don't know what they think checking in is. Like, whoever check in and just, hey, I'm in the city, like, nigga, where should I go? It's hot right here. The police be over here. Where should, you know what I mean? Like, that's regular shit. Asking for your low or unless you dealing with a person on that level, you get what I'm saying? They ain't gonna ask you for your location. They ain't gonna really tell you like, hey, yeah, that ain't it. If you want me to, I'll pop out with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to let you know where you ain't supposed to be, because it'll be player low spots out there where people think they can put their gun down and it's all white people around and shit. You get blitzed right there. So, you know what I mean? Always keep your guard up in LA because they already know y'all not gonna come to the trenches. You get what I'm saying? They know y'all not coming to, and if you go to the trenches without nobody like shit, nigga don't even want to talk about P&B Rock in no bad light, but it's like, damn, you know, a gang of nigga, like, that's my boy, we was cool. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you know, a gang of people that's really out the trenches in LA, you've been there so many times, you just navigate by yourself, forgetting how thirsty you get out here because he done been here, he got so much love in LA. You get what I'm saying? He feeling like he could pop out anywhere. It's starving people everywhere around here, bro. Like, that's the only thing about LA. You'd be like, oh yeah, they gotta go set up, man. They are waiting. Something like that come to they, man, they going. They ain't going to go get ready and set up and do all that. They are reacting off of pure instinct at that point. Like, God knows if somebody walks to go get some tacos from Taco Pete's on Slauson and Crenshaw, and he don't know nobody, and he got all his jewelry on and all that, like, they be on camera every day at that moment. Somebody's gonna try it. They don't give a damn if the police know it's them. It's just like, that's just how the world works, you know what I mean?
Damn. Well, one of his complaints is he says he doesn't comment on Crip business, and that you shouldn't comment on Jacksonville business.
I didn't comment on their business. I just Julio Foolio just happened to be one of the biggest stories out. I'm a podcaster, you get what I'm saying? I'm a podcaster, you know, like, if a topic come across my table, I'm gonna talk about it. And if I get a topic in my phone and I research it a little bit, I'm gonna look at a couple YouTube videos, you know, the same little shit. So what I didn't do was try to double check the fact that that shit was clickbait. I'm just right there talking with Adam. I don't even know that the Jacksonville people is watching this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, this me just talking like, man, they say a couple of them got knocked down. It been like 6 since the war. Like 26 people died in that area, but they say 6 of them was ATK. I ain't know that ATK nigga didn't lose nobody or whatever. So when they saw that, me being from the West Coast off the rip, if I see somebody talk about the West Coast, I'm not about to just go. Some country got some West Coast information up. I'm not finna just jump out my box like, oh yeah, these better get it right. They commented on West Coast business and all that. Like, man, y'all don't know what's going on over here, man. It is, I would laugh at it. Like, how can I impact y'all war by saying somebody got dropped that didn't get dropped? You act like it's one of Julio partners like, yeah, we just killed 6 of them and ain't nobody died. All right. You could trip there. You get what I'm saying? But like, just me, like, come on, man, take something off of that. Because I could have immediately apologized. I knew I was in the wrong the whole time and nigga was arguing with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you came at it too aggressive. First, fuck, get your, man, hey, hold on, gang. Like, nigga, watch how you popping it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I did watch some clickbait, so it is what it is. They didn't just start making guns and gangsters when they made you tough ass little niggas. I ain't saying them little niggas ain't tough. They tough. We was like that too when we was kids. You supposed to be aggressive, full of testosterone, man. I ain't taking nothing away. I'ma respect the shooter every time. That's what they fail to realize. Like, shit, that gangster shit, I don't know what's going on out there with you. I'm just saying, like, you making it through, so you straight. I was bumping all that Game Over, and I still do play it. Like, I still be playing the little songs he made after that shit. That's when I got hip to him. That little shit was cool. You get what I'm saying? Like, a nigga ain't really tripping off that little... Like, that's why when I got on the live, I ain't finna go back and forth. Cuz was talking tough that he when he seen what I'm on, I'm like, look, cuz a nigga ain't hop on no live to just be tough talking back and forth. You know what I mean? We either go clear it up or we not. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, y'all know that really playing off of the clout at this point. Because y'all know my word is no bueno out there in Jacksonville. If y'all would have said something about LA shit way from over there, it holds no weight over here. Like, who even give a what you talking about? We right here in action right now. So you get what I'm saying? Like, on both sides, it was a whole lot. That's why he like, nah, we wasn't on no killing shit, no way. It ain't never got to that. We both was on the Carolina. He's like, oh, it sound like gang. Like, nah, it ain't none of that. You know what I mean? So it was easy to tell him, yeah, I watched some clickbait. I would have been said that. It was just too tough of an approach. I ain't used to that. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, watch who you talking to.
Can I say something in the and for fairness? When Kodak Black came out and said that about Lauren London, LA was on his ass.
But he said something, first and foremost, it was too little too soon.
Okay.
Everybody in the world could be thinking like that. They know not to say that shit in the public. You get what I'm saying? That was him. He wasn't commenting on LA business at this point. He was making mockery of it that was dead in LA. That's like if I was saying Julio or something. Like, yeah, man, they got Julio, baby mama, man. I ain't no dude like that. They'd be on my ass. Them KTA niggas would be ready to cut a nigga head off. You get what I'm saying? It's just like you trying to be funny and disrespect cuz on the low. You get what I'm saying? I was in jail when it happened. But yeah, LA was in an uproar about that. But that's like, it was like talking about Kobe at that time or talking about Kobe or Nip, period. You can't talk bad about them. Even if you was meeting up with Lauren on the low. Whoever is a part of Lauren's love life, they are not in the public. Not to say that she don't have a love life or do, I don't know nothing, but like, they know they're respected enough to where they not finna be in the public with Nip girl. You get what I'm saying? Like, she's like one of those widow figures that you're not gonna get no points off of talking to.
So you think it's still not okay for anybody to be in public, for them to be dating public with her?
I mean, it might be okay, but I don't think that she finna, they not publicizing it.
They not. She hasn't
You get what I'm
publicly
saying?
been with anybody.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
Which is crazy, because it's been plenty of time. It's been long enough. Nobody can say anything to her.
Yeah, like, because it's like, this ain't no pure evil act or nothing. Like, at the end of the day, times pass by, but whoever it is going to keep it respectful because that's how she wants it to be. So the only, you know what I mean? Like, obviously. And I'm not saying that she is or ain't. This ain't me talking about her, no, but it's just like, even to today, like if somebody was to hop on, I'm telling you, you say that it's still been in there. If somebody hop on like, man, I want to Warren London, I don't care, I want the world to know, and da-da-da-da-da. Boy, it's gonna have people tripping once again. Everybody finna be on one. Once again. You know what I'm saying? Now YouTube is the thing. It's gonna be 20 stories about this artist. You know what I mean? Talk about he want to do something with Lauren London. That's like some forbidden fruit that you can't bite. You know what I mean?
Did you hear about him having problems in prison with Crips dudes when he was in jail?
Over that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I ain't even know that. That's why he ended up being a blood?
I didn't know that either.
He was banging blood when he first got out. It was on a couple mixtapes.
No way.
Yeah. That make about sense, though. Was he in the feds? All right, he was in the state, I think.
I'm not sure, man. Let me look it up. Okay. Yes. Yep. He was in the feds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I can see that because it's California dudes and all that in there. You in there with the whole world. You with the California people and the people that have programmed off of our shit that we put together out here. You get what I'm saying? It's people programming off our politics all over the world. So yeah, I can see you being boxed in that situation. Most definitely. And in jail, Nip just died. I just was crying in front of the TV. Now you came in, it's the only get back you're probably gonna be able to have, unless I'm in jail with the man himself. Cause it ain't no different hood that did it. You can't even trip on no hood about it. It's like, tough pill to swallow.
And you know, they always like to bring up he got shot in LA too.
I don't think that had nothing to do. I don't know.
I'm not saying that had anything to do with it.
Because that night he was with Gunna in them.
Mm.
Everybody was outside. I just left from them. Kodak wasn't there. We just Slime and Gunna. We just went somewhere. I forgot what club it was, and they like, we about to go to this other club. It's open till 4. I'm like, man, I ain't around. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I see that they got shot at. I'm like, man, what the f is going on? And I'm like, did they shoot at each other? Like, nigga, they was high, ran into Kodak. And I'm like, no, they was all together. I don't know what that was. BET weekend, everybody tripping. You already know. It's just like, it's in the air.
Yeah, that could have been somebody else from some other
Yeah, like, nigga.
thing. And,
that's
Kodak.
Yeah, they could have been trying to book him or whatever. I think Kodak said something and they was trying to fight. Wasn't they fighting or something at first? And they pulled out a blick? I think they was fighting at first. That's crazy.
Yeah, it definitely looked like he was hanging out with some guys or something.
They was fighting though first. You see, it was a scuffle. Then the little dude pulled out the gun after that, so I don't know what they was talking about. Only Kodak and him know what the hell went on right there. But they was fighting. I don't think that had nothing to do with that West Coast shit in North London. Cause you gotta think, it's people from everywhere out here that weekend. So you might have smoke with anybody. They crew down here, it might go up, you know what I mean?
You got people from all over the country
Yeah.
coming into town. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Foolio's killers, alleged killers, have been arrested. What, a little longer than a month?
Somebody dropped the dime.
Bro. They knew, like 2 days afterwards on a press conference, the guy's like, yeah, we're going to be arresting these guys soon.
Oh, so they already had them.
They already had them.
Yeah, they probably tracked all they probably was on camera too much. And they had the plates on their car and all that shit. I think that's where the girl went to jail. Wasn't the car in the girl's name or something?
Oh, I'm not sure. But they said they got like text messages
no, the
and
girl
communications.
the girl was the one communicating. Yeah.
At the party.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, whoever did it, I said that a couple weeks ago, whoever did it, if they really with the ATK crew and all that shit and they bragging about it, it's like you putting heavy pressure on the dude who took care of business. Whatever the acting like business got took care of and nothing happened. You get what I'm saying? Like, shit, we don't know what happened. It's like y'all taking the clout for the murder, but at the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? Like, if your little homies did it, they gonna be investigating the shit out y'all. So whoever was calling y'all around that time, they probably just did it. All right, all these people talk to each other every day. Cause you see the Jacksonville people say they have a task force dedicated to Yungeen Ace. He's too dangerous. If he come to the city, he can't move. You just see that?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so.
He can't go nowhere without
He can't go nowhere without them knowing, right? So, I mean, they know everybody that he kick it with. All right, so now you look at the text messages and phone calls around the time and hours before the murder and all that shit. Now they get the ping and location. It ain't that hard. Then you might have texted him or called him the next morning, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, who is this dude? The only people that they was talking to in Tampa was this person. You get what I'm saying? Make it hard, bro. Like,
so you think Yungeen Ace, he came out a little too quick with hints at being involved? Not saying he was involved.
Yeah.
But he definitely put some stuff in some music that made everybody think.
Yeah, and if they go to jail and be like, yeah, he did give us some money. You get what I'm saying? Like, you want to brag about it so much, if they go to jail and twist on your ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you give me immunity, I'm going to tell you everything. Like, nigga, you got to just leave that alone. That ain't nothing to brag about.
They say 2 days before they came and got all of them, one of them was arrested.
That was the young dude?
He got pulled over. Was it the young dude?
Yeah, I think that was the 18-year-old, the light-skinned one. Yeah, but...
Then they're saying that, I don't have no paperwork, ain't seen nothing, but he getting the blame that he's cooperating.
Oh, you seen that popping up on the internet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I ain't saying he is.
Yeah.
I'm just, that's what they're saying.
I mean, but it was a lot of people like, you gotta go back to, it probably didn't happen like that. Like, oh, he got booked and he told everybody else. If they was on to him, I feel like they already was on to the other people. You get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, a lot of people from ATK been going to jail. Hell, one went to jail in South Carolina after the show. From what they showed, remember they was pulled over and then they had to do a $100,000 bond. He went to jail. Then you know they was just taking probably people to jail in the hood. Like, nigga, if you know anything, we gonna throw your case out. Get caught with a strap and some dope or something. Like, nigga, we'll throw your case out. What you know? You get what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of dirty shit go on. So you can't just put it on him. Because at the end of the day, in order to tell on them, you got to tell on yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if he wasn't the shooter or whatever the case was, like, you got to explain your involvement still in order to tell on the next man. So you can't really just be quick to say that the little dude did it. Yeah.
They're saying the girl hung out with Foolio all night.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out at this
She
point.
was in videos with Yungeen Ace.
That's what I'm saying. At this point, I don't know. That's why I don't be with all that party and shit. It's like, these females, like, if I would have knew it was a bitch from Jacksonville with us while we was in Tampa, like, why did you? Like, that's like me being at a party in Oakland and a bitch from LA there and just following me around all night. Like, bitch, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, bitch, I don't know you like that. We out of town. Like, why you so... And Foolio probably wasn't giving her no action or nothing. She just was a tag-along the whole time. You know what I mean? But he say he don't drink, he don't do... I mean, you wouldn't see that coming, though. Like, for a young... Like, you trying to party and all that, you got bitches from room to room. You know, you believe in bitches dropping lows, but I guess don't believe fat meat is greasy, because I ain't letting too many people come back to the Airbnb or the room. We could do whatever at the club, we could go eat, but where I lay my head at, I don't give a damn who you are. You know what I mean? Before Foolio, before all this, I always been like that, like, yeah, well, we gonna break this up. Go back to the hotel or shit. We can stay outside. We all ain't going back to where I'm laying down at, though. You know?
Yeah, man. I actually just today interviewed Omerta, the driver that was with Foolio when he got killed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And they were at the Airbnb, which they got kicked out of. Then they went to 2 clubs.
Yeah.
And then they went to a hotel. And they didn't have a room. And so from there, they came outside, and then that's when the dudes showed up.
That's crazy. So they didn't go in to go try to get a room?
They went to the first place.
Yeah.
They didn't have no rooms, and then they were on their phones. Foolio was on his phone.
Trying to find
He was on his
room.
phone. He said he just put his phone down, and he was like, you know, looking up, you know what I'm saying? Keep, you know, and Foolio was on his phone, and then that's when they showed up.
That's crazy. So he was driving. Foolio was in the passenger seat?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's sick, bro. I don't know, bro. I mean, 3 hours away from home, you trying to let your guard down, but it's like, man, you got too many people around. At the end of the day, it's like you got to pay attention to everything.
That's exactly what he said, too.
Yeah, it was too many people, huh? Like,
that they were out of town.
Yeah. They
wasn't really
like
thinking about it.
Town. Yeah, they didn't think that they was like, that shit crazy, bro. But you was showing, like, you still in Florida. That's why I don't care where I'm at. I'm not finna keep showing my location and where I'm at and my background and shit. It's like, you don't know what a motherfucker might not even be worried about you, but be so bored, see you close to him, like, man, I'm finna go get up on this nigga. He got his jury and shit on. Like, let me just see if I could see where he at around this month. You get what I'm saying? That's usually how it be. It be like, all right, you got smoke with. Like, I guess though, like I said, it's like 3-4 hours away from home, so it's still like a wobbler though. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he just got caught slipping. He got, you know what I mean? You got to learn from that. You can't let your guard down.
And Foolio has serious beef, man. I mean, we've seen him how many times?
But
he
I'm
shot,
like,
attempts on his life.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, he done had no car behind him. Like, telling him, nigga, what was going on. Like, because they ain't even returned fire. Did they say they returned fire?
He said they didn't.
Yeah. There was no way that car did. They ambushed that car. There was no way they got ready and shot back.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he would have said if he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you could see. It's different. It's on camera. You don't see no flashes coming back up out the
Back
car.
the other way.
They got ambushed. It probably, if it wasn't in their lap or in their hand, it was impossible for them to bust back. You know what I mean? I don't know. That shit crazy though. I hope they didn't go down there with no sticks. That's the crazy part, because I'm damn near thinking like they ain't even say they found no guns in the car or nothing. Don't nobody got no cases or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Unless went to go. I mean, they had time to clear the car out too.
He was hit pretty bad. I think he said he got shot 8 times in his arm. And he got grazed 3 times in his head. Oh, he lucky to be alive, for sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's still having trouble moving his arm and everything.
I know boy, his motor skills blew out. Damn. 3 times in your head? I mean, it's
Grace.
3 separate chops. Ugh. On the hood, and that's only because he was in the driver's seat. Oh, wee. Yeah, man. Prayers out to Julio and all them, but yeah, you gotta be more on deck. You can't just motherfuckers talk all that shit in their songs and talk all that shit about what they gonna do. At the end of the day, you gotta be like that everywhere, not when you at home. If you ain't got no access to being like that, you gotta keep them numbers low so you can see everything that's going on. Like, you feel me? They would have seen that car if it wasn't 4 cars following them the whole night. They already getting trailed by cars, so it's like, how you gonna see another car following you? You get what I'm saying? Like, if it's 5 cars that's all in, you ain't gonna see no other car. Y'all partying. Like, yeah, that ain't no good look. And everybody in them other cars ain't on deck to keep your car safe. You know what I mean? Like, at that point, like, you had a hotel room and all that, while one party and one nigga supposed to be on stands with Chop, just peeping everything that's going on. You would have seen them little setting up like, hey, I need to come back out right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hold on.
Yeah. I mean, they said they followed him from location to location.
You can see the video, though. You can see the video where they go get into, you know what I'm saying? They go get in position and all that shit. Like, all that shit would have been sense had they had 2 or 3 homies that was dedicated just to make sure that everything was straight all night. It don't even take security. All it take is 2 to 3 that know what bullshit look like. You know what I mean?
Them dudes was heavily ready also too, man. So
that's cool though, but if you would have seen all them niggas with chopsticks getting ready, if you didn't even want to put him up against it, y'all could have just all stayed inside and made them sit.
That's what I did.
If you see it going on, you get what I'm saying? Like, oh, we can't get up out of here, or we gonna have to shoot it out. We out of town, nigga. We got to shoot it out. Go, all right, everybody post right here. Nigga, hotel go, man, shit. We ain't going outside right now. You get what I'm saying? They ain't gonna waste the trip. They coming to get their man. It's a bounty on him, allegedly. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they not finna shoot at the security guard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nigga, go over there to the car. I mean, it's no way to plan. Like, like I said, prayers up for bro. It ain't no way to dictate how a man about to lose his life. You know what I'm saying? It's already written when it's written. You get what I'm saying? There ain't no way. I don't want to be like, oh, I would have did this and did that. I wasn't in that situation, so I'm fortunate enough to not have went through that night. You know what I mean? But they got to tighten up a little bit around if they gonna be beefing with. And now y'all beefing with without y'all money, so one of y'all better figure it out.
One thing that I've seen you kind of be harassed about a few times is this case that you caught or allegedly caught, I want to say a little longer than a year ago.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can touch on?
Yeah, I could talk a little bit. Everybody swear that I got a Fed case, and I just letting everybody go with the narrative of the Feds and, I at no point did I ever have a Fed case. I couldn't talk. I still ain't finna talk about it and piss nobody off, but I never had no Fed case. I got caught with, they came and searched my outfit with firearms inside the house. You get what I'm saying? It got picked up by the state. The state DA did not pick up the case. It's called a DA reject out here. You can check, I bailed out, went to court, nothing was never filed on that case. I can't make a DA pick up my case for y'all liking. You get what I'm saying? It's been a year and a month. I don't think they can refile, but either way it go, it never was a federal situation. I was going to Compton court for it, so how could it be a feds? You know what I mean? People who do research, they seen all that. They just want to push another narrative because the narrative that they wanted is not true. So it's like, well, how could we beat around the bush? Oh, he never had a court date. He never had that. Check the systems. Oh, I never had a court date. All you gotta do is gonna say last court date. Woo, 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 woo. Even though you can't, our shit is like super coded. If you got my name and birthday, you can get that much information of when my last court date on that case was. You know what I mean? So I just let the whole internet go with what they was going with. Like, man, I'm not finna talk about it with me. I'm not finna piss nobody off that I ain't gotta piss off. I ain't pissing off no extra police. You ain't finna hear me talk about all these people, all that shit, man. Y'all know what it is. I come from the streets. I'm cut different. I don't with the people. I ain't finna start. But I ain't finna start just sitting here bashing them just cause, nah, that's out. You know what I mean? It just is what it is, man. They do their job. I do my job, nigga. That's why they call it cops and robbers. Straight up.
So then you're 100% good right now then.
I mean, with the Lord's fate, yeah.
You know, knock on some wood.
Yeah, that's I'm like, I don't know, man. You know.
You don't got the police, well, I mean.
They probably watching everything we do, Cam.
On the internet, but I mean.
I ain't been doing nothing to piss the police off. Like I told you, I ain't been hustling. I ain't been doing nothing but content. So it just is what it is. I'm an entertainer, you know what I mean? And that's just what's going on. I'm not finna. My whole thing is, man, if God give you a sign and let you out the situation with least to the punishment possible or whatever, man, you gotta take that sign and run with it, bro. I didn't fail too many times. It's good. I'll figure it out this way. I ain't with all that other shit no more because there's too many tattletales in the streets. Ain't telling fibs. Yeah, man.
Okay, well, Roddy Rebel. On his way out of LA.
I told you, there's so many states that just didn't like me for a second. What's going on?
On his way out, he posts LA SMD. And then he says the Hoovers SMD.
I mean, we all know he wasn't talking about LA as a whole, but I mean, it's a bold statement, but at the end of the day, it's like, what you want LA to do? Like, they ain't sliding for their own homies. They go slide for Pop Smoke like they ain't even slide for their mans that got dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about LA as a whole, but he cleared it up in the next sentence like Hoover. It's like, you know what I mean? Like SMD. So it's like I said, like, you can't expect no LA people to solve them type of problems. And then you can't say SMD until you do something to somebody, like you jumped the gun. I can see, and then it might do be some shit that we don't know about. I can see if y'all laid down law there, it's like, I'm out of here, man. Y'all had that, I'm gonna go kick it in New York. You get what I'm saying? Now that's, you know what I mean? And I with Roddy, I just got his number. We was at the little bar together in Hollywood when he had just moved out here. So it's like, I know he couldn't have been talking about everybody in the city. It's just like, I guess he was venting about his boy that day. Shit, I feel like that too if I was in New York, like that New York. But I ain't gonna post the whole New York. It's like whoever did it, F you niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I heard somebody else say that too, that they want LA to take care of it.
Yeah, like how could you be mad at us it want LA to take care of that shit? He got a whole hood he from. You get what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't know. And I know he probably got people in LA, but it's like, all right, he home. You act like everybody in LA praising him. Like, ain't nobody in LA praising him. Like, shit, he got to deal with the consequences of what he did whenever he deal with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, we can't control when he run into what he got going on. I think he aware of that. He don't know what shape or form is coming in. It's just like what you been living out here the whole time. You ain't got into it with no Ubers. He come home, you mad. I don't know. Internet antics. He a good
gets
dude
wild.
though. Yeah, that's what I said. You gotta think he doing that for the gram only, man. You gotta leave that alone.
Well, what all you working on?
Right now, I got these. I got some new content I'm doing with the female gangsters, the lady gangsters of the world. You know what I mean? Bringing some cool content to that. I ain't, just the same shit. My live stream was down for like a month, but I'm gonna be back live streaming at the house, no jumper. I'm doing a lot of interviews right now, just so I could up my question asking game. I gotta get my interviewing skills up. So I'm really doing a lot of stuff in interview form. I'm shooting like 2 documentaries on other people, narrating their documentaries and, you know what I'm saying, putting it together right now. So we actually like just starting to get the ball rolling with my like solo content. But other than that, no jumper show. Catch me ranting on my YouTube like regular, you know what I'm saying? Via the Bricc, not the trick. You know?
I hear that, man. Any music?
That's another thing. I've been uploading music like a motherfucker. Yeah, I think it's time to drop some music now though. I just was trying to learn the content game like this. See, people don't understand that with rap, you get paid every 3 to 4 months. With YouTube, you get paid every day. Every month on the month, you getting your money. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, if I can't pump out 30 rap videos a month, but I can, now that I got the flow of things, the algorithm working my way, I could weave 2 or 3 of them in a month. You get what I'm saying? I got a lot of music that I was sitting on that was supposed to go on me and Gunna album, but we end up not getting the album cleared due to the allegations he had and all that, the labels and shit. They was, you know what I mean, like weary on the project. So now I'm finna just drop all that shit. At first I was saying, I didn't even notice that much time had rolled by me not dropping no music, like honestly. Cause I be doing like the YouTube shit 4 to 5 days out the week. So it's like, I'm not even paying attention. I'm like, damn, I ain't dropped no music, not enough like a year old. Like what the, like what the hell going on? But I'm about to get right back to it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what's up, man. Well,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
You already know, man. Sticks in the chat, man. Y'all go like, comment, and subscribe, man. This my boy Capone. This Bricc, not the trick, man. You did.
That's what it is. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.